Hey guys, what's up? LJ here. We're going to go ahead and get a series started in one of my favorite games that I love to play. I think I've got like 60 hours put into this one so far this year, and that's Out of the Park Baseball, and this is, in particular, is Out of the Park Baseball 17. So I'm in the process of trying to get back at my Brewers MLB The Show rebuild, and I figured I'd do a rebuild of an AL team, but in this game is, if you've never heard Out of the Park Baseball, it is like the GM based baseball game that you could do. It's the best one out there. There's also Baseball Mogul, which might be for people who are looking to maybe see if this might be their type of thing. You can go ahead and look up Baseball Mogul. It's a lot more dumbed down. I make it sound bad. It's not that bad, but there's nothing compares to this. This is on Steam. You can buy it straight from them. I believe the Mac Store to the Apple's or App Store, and we're gonna go ahead and rebuild the Rays. The Rays are in a weird position right now to where they have a lot of youth, but they don't have any top flight talent. So I'm not gonna blow this team up right away. I'm gonna try my best to maybe compete. This team could still compete. I have made the trades they did. Excuse me. I made the trades that they did at the deadline. I traded away Matt Moore for Matt Duffy, and then another one that I can't quite remember. Oh, Steve Pearce to the Orioles for some prospect. So this is this is what we're looking at in terms of I made my moves and everything to get my roster the way I wanted. A rotation to start is going to be Chris Archer, Alex Cobb, Jake Odorizzi, Erasmo Ramirez, Drew Smiley, Brad Boxberger. And then, yeah, in the pen we got Boxberger, Cedeno Colome, Farquhar, Webb, Whitley, and Geltz. It's a lot like the real life one, except for Cobb, actually. I don't think he's back yet, but I went ahead and made sure injuries were off to get everyone back on their squads just to do it that way. I wanted to have everyone at my availability here. We got Kurt Casale, catcher, Conger at catcher, nothing too special there, nothing special at first. Forsythe is a good player. He can play multiple positions. Franklin can also do that. Duffy, who they just got, and Longoria. Now, Duffy, can he play? He can play another position. Oh, God, but he's not. My ratings are 25 or 20 to 80 scale, like in real life, 20 being the lowest, 80 being the most potential. These are all potential ratings. These are not actual ratings. I turn those off. I want to see people's potential. I don't. It makes it a little more interesting because I want to know what their potential is to be. So I need to look at their stats and all that good stuff. But he's a 55 at third, which is what he's at. But he's not very good second or shortstop. So hopefully, I am the GM. I am not the manager. I do not make the lineups. I leave that to the manager. So I am fully a GM. So hopefully they play Longo at DH or one or the other at DH. Tim Beckham and Brad Miller splitting time at short, which a lot of these Miller can play the outfield, and so can Morrison, I think. So then we got Souza, Kiermaier, Dickerson, and Geyer. I like the outfield. I like Souza's power potential. Kiermaier's a Gold Glove center fielder, so that's what we're looking for there. Now, if you look at the minor leagues, I have prospects. The ratings in this game, like I said previously, is I have all the potentials to be 20 to 80. 80 being best, 20 being the worst. All their potentials, and I have them 100% accurate. So that way, was one thing that I don't know if I'm not doing it right in this game or not, but when I do just regular, you have a scout and stuff like that, they never scout starting pitching for me in the draft, and it's the most frustrating thing because I'll have the best scout, and they never suggest a pitcher. They're always hitting, and all the pitching is always terrible, so it's hard for me to build up a pitching squad. So I went and made it 100% accurate potentials, which is why if I did actual ratings 100%, that'd just be cheating. I could usually just, But now this, even with there being 100% accurate potential ratings, it does not mean that they're going to pan out. Because I know I did a previous one where I drafted Jeff Belge, I believe, who was supposed to be in the draft this year, but I think he ended up being ineligible. He was like a 75, like a bunch of 75 ratings across the board, and he ended up being a reliever because he never panned out. So this is still does not mean that they're going to be this potential. So let's go ahead and look at starting pitchers. So let's look at their stuff potential. So this guy in Double A, actually, I've never heard of him. Jamie Schultz is 75 stuff, but he's kind of middle of the road when it comes to, he's below average in contact. But now here's our big one, Blake Snell. He's our top prospect. You can see over here to the left. He's got 70, 65, and 55. I like to try and get pitchers with 3 greens or close, because that means that they're above average. Like this guy right here. These two guys right here, Taylor Gary and Fulinchek, but he's in rookie league. They got 60 grades across. That's great. And he's got 60 stamina. This guy right here, Gary's a good. Ooh, he's in AAA too, so we might see him this year. Honeywell, who throws the screwball, 60, 60, 65. That's good. Control is never a bad thing. So we got a lot of good pitching prospects. That's great. That's awesome to have. Now let's just take a look at some batters here. Contact. Who's my best contact hitter? Best contact. It takes a while to get used to this game. So my best contact hitter. Wow, we need some hitting. Oh, wow, this is a barren waste. We don't have anyone above a 55 contact potential. That is not good. No one's above average in contacting, so we're gonna have to work on that one in the draft. So now, according to them, Daniel Robertson is my top prospect, who's down here. He's in AAA. Just average across the board. We need some hitting prospects, man. I mean, we got some good ones in the majors, but who knows how long they're going to be there if our team starts really taking us turn for the worst, you know. So Gillespie's a good one. So let's look at power, though. We have some power, guys. We have Schaefer, 65. Gillespie seems to be, I think he's my top prospect because he's got 60 and 60 there. He's got a good eye, and he's got a good potential. So that's what the squad looks like. I have injuries turned on. But I only have them set to notify me if it's a 14-day injury. That way, that means they're going on the DL. So there's that. Let's see if there's anything I want to change here. We got 38 million free for free agents, which I'm gonna go look and see if we can get maybe some guys off free agency. 16 million for extensions. No one's really piquing my interest. So Longoria leads the team, and I'm going to want to move that deal at some point because look at that deal. Look at that contract, rather. So pending free agents, we have Logan Morrison and no one really important. So let's go scouting. Scouting doesn't matter because it's already 100%. Okay, let's go ahead and hit up that free agency. So you're gonna want to go to MLB player info free agents. Now let's see if there are some guys that we might be looking to maybe scoop up here. Pitching potential. I want pitching potential, starting pitchers. Starter. Okay, we got Yoel Macias, 60 stuff and 60 control. I do like that. I am going to go ahead and make an offer. He is from, where is he from? Yoel Macias, he's from Venezuela. Let's go ahead and, let's see, does he want a major league contract or a minor league? No, he wants a major league. I'm not giving him a major league deal. So let's look at hitters. All batters, contact potential. We need some. I want to try and find like an 18-year-old that's available, but Alex Rios. Here we go. Doesn't have any power, but he's got case potentials are pretty good. And so let's make an offer for Jose Miguel Fernandez. Ooh, I can offer him a minor league contract too. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to offer Jose Miguel Fernandez. I'm not sure where he signed in real life. So we have made an offer to Jose Miguel Fernandez, a 27-year-old Cuban, at a minor league deal. And we are going to go ahead and sim All right. We have signed Jose Miguel Fernandez, who I believe, yep, he's in triple. Oh, he's already injured. That's not good. Um, he's in AAA. He's been hitting 222. So he's hurt for a little while. So hopefully we can get him up in the majors here soon. There's another guy my assistant GM signed, Lazarito. They signed that Lazarito guy. I've heard of him in real life. He's 16, so he's in the international complex. So there's that. What is April 12th? So we're gonna go ahead and sim until specified date. Now let's just keep doing first year player draft, and then see where the team's at. All right, we got an injury already. Erasmo Ramirez was diagnosed with a torn rotator cuff. He's out 8 to 9 months, so that's not good. How was he pitching? He wasn't doing too bad. 2 games, 2.2 ERA. So we lost the starting pitcher already. So go ahead and right-click him and place on disabled list. 60 days. He's going to be out for 9 months. Now we need to call up a pitcher. Now, is there anyone who could move into the starting rotation that's a reliever? Chase Whitley, I think, can. I don't know if I want him to. I don't know. Let's see what else we got here in AAA. Anybody that's worth calling out. Gary was that prospect that I really liked, and he's pitching pretty good. But we might want to give him some more time down there to work. So let's... Yeah, you know what? No, let's call it Matt Andrews. We'll call it Matt Andrews to fill in there, and we'll see, and we'll keep an eye on Gary, who's pitching good right now. He's that prospect that I like. So we're gonna put Matt Andrews into the rotation. They're either my manager's either gonna put Andrews in the rotation, or he's gonna put Whitley, I'm sure. So let's go ahead and sim to keep simming. Alright, another injury here. May 8th, Kevin Kiermaier will be out for at least 2 weeks, so we'll put him on the... It's not good. Team's not doing that great right now. May 8th, we are 13 and 16. We are 6.5 back. Kiermaier's going to have to go on to the 15-day DL. Now we got to call up an outfielder now. Desmond Jennings, once good prospect. Well, there you go. You get another shot. So Jose Miguel struggling in AAA right now, so he's gonna have to stay down there. Johnny Venters is doing well. Who did they end up putting in there? They ended up putting Whitley into the rotation, and Whitley's struggling. Andrews is doing decent. I'm not sure why they got Whitley in there. I guess give him a shot. So keep an eye on it. Blake Snell's down here. He's struggling so far. Gary's still doing good though. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and call up Gary. We are gonna go ahead and let's put Andrews back down. And we're gonna call up Taylor Gary. Let's see what the young boy can do. So let's sim to the first year player draft again. Another injury. Evan Longoria is diagnosed with torn triceps, out 3 months. Man, we are not the healthiest team right now. So we're gonna have to add him to... Wait, what did I said 3 months, didn't it? Yeah, 3 months. Place on. We are riding that injury train. 60-day DL. Now we gotta call up another infielder. Could call up Jose Miguel, but man, he is struggling. He hasn't earned his right to get called up. Daniel Robertson was one of our top hitting prospects, or he's supposed to be. We could have called up another outfielder because we only have 4. So Mike Matuk, who's playing well. Darren Verona, Jake Gibbert. Well, let's go ahead and call up Mike Matuk. I probably won't play very much, but that's alright. Duffy will take over third, he's only played 10 games. He's not even playing that much. So he's gonna get his chance to play now. Forsyth. Okay, so let's get to that draft. Oh, here we go. So we are at the draft, and I have an achievement. Winning streak of 7. We are up here in the top. You can see we are 29 and 27. Not bad for a team that I'm supposed to be rebuilding. 9 games back, so that must be a hell of a lead. But I'm sure we're in the thick of it for the wild card. And then we're third in the division. That's not too bad. I'm more looking at that record. All right, so never mind this achievement here. I had to make some moves to do the trades in real life that happened at the deadline. We don't have a Aroldis Chapman. So let's take a look at the roster and see where we're at. So we are third in the division, but we are only 2.5 back of the wild card. So we're in a good position right now for a team that shouldn't even be really competing, but that's fine. That's awesome. So I don't have to blow the whole team out. So Brad Miller is leading our team at batting average. He's hitting .329 this year with the .522. Man, is he having himself a year. He is hitting .875 OPS. He's hitting .329. He is having a hell of a year. What is he projected? He's projected to hit 17 home runs. He's projected to finish with 87 RBIs, with an .876 OPS, with a 7.8 WAR. So he's having a hell of a year. Kiermaier's having a hell of a year at the plate. That's weird. Kiermaier's .324. All right. So then home runs is Souza. He's only got 7. He's hitting .252. That's pretty good for Souza. So let's just take a look over here. You can just see the lineup. Souza's hitting .252. Kiermaier, man, you are having a hell of a year. You and Miller. Forsyth is struggling, though. That's not good. Morrison, not doing too bad for, a middle-of-the-road first baseman. Duffy, man, he's still struggling. He is not capitalizing. Chase Whitley is in the rotation. They must have not put my prospect that I called up in there. So I'm not too happy about that. Woodreezy's struggling. Smiley's not doing too hot, .415, but Cobb and Archer are doing well. So that's good, I guess. Bullpen's alright. So we are last in runs scored. So we got the injuries. Recap here. We got Longoria out for 2 months. Erasmo's out for 7 months. Prospects, Blake Snell. Ooh, he's brought it back around. So he's knocking on the door. Robertson's struggling. Taylor Guerri. Guerri's the prospect I called up. He's in the bullpen right now. Casey Gillespie. All right, Honeywell's down there. Honeywell's doing good in high A. So let's go ahead. That's where we're at right now. And let's go take a look and see if anyone's knocking on the door. Desmond Jennings, I'm not calling you up. I don't know why they're telling me to call him up. He's not even. I gave him his chance and he didn't capitalize on it. Our Cuban that we signed, he's still struggling, so I can't call him up yet. He's got to earn his way onto the squad. Johnny Venters, I might look to bring you up here. Blake Snell, he's doing well, but not good enough to where I would call him up. Jacob Faria is doing decent in Double-A. Who else we got here? Chiweu doing good. Jacob Faria, I don't know why they put him there twice. But alright, so let's see. That's where our team's at right now. Let's look at the bullpen, see if we can call up Johnny Venters. How is the bullpen doing? Pitching. Where is default? No. Pitching stats. Where is ERA? So Alex Colomés. We're doing pretty good in pitching and the bullpen at least. So let's see what pick we got. We have the 13th pick. Let's draft order. So we have the 13th pick. Do Do we have any supplemental picks at all? I don't think so. Nope. Alright, so next episode will be the draft. We have the 13th pick, and we need to get some hitting prospects because we don't have any hitting prospects at all. So if I look at the email, though, I should be able to see who the top prospects are. First year player draft. Top 10. Here they are. A lot of pitchers. So when we get back on the next episode, we will have the draft for you. So I hope you guys like this. This one didn't have a whole lot going on. We had some injuries over that are sucking, but we are only 2.5 back in the wild card. So maybe we might be buyers at the deadline. Who knows? So thanks for watching, guys. And hey, if you liked it, like it. If you didn't like it, just let me know. Dislike it. Let me know why you didn't like it. If you dislike it, let me know why you didn't like it and what I can do better. So I'll try and get the second episode up probably next week, if not earlier if I get some time. It's just I'm in the middle of moving, so it's being kind of hard. So until next time, guys. See ya.